Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our 2-Point Campus Let's Play where we're returning to Noblestead, where the average grade is actually looking pretty good, the average student happiness isn't too bad either, and our financial circumstances are actually pretty acceptable. Honestly, all this positivity and good vibes makes me feel a little nervous about how everything's going to go sideways. That's just my luck, right? Things can't be smooth sailing for so long, so let's go ahead and hit that continue button and see exactly how it all goes sideways. And on the topic of just my luck, I really quickly want to apologize for yet another delayed midweek episode. I really try to stick to a schedule as best as possible, but sometimes luck is just not on my side. Lady Luck, as it were, I suppose, thematically appropriately named as per our current campus. But jokes aside, I do apologize for the delay. I hope you don't mind it happening every once in a while, though I understand this is 2 weeks in a row. Like I said, that is just my luck. An explanation is on my Twitter. It is also in the Discord. If you follow me on Twitter, or if you're in the Discord, you'll know exactly why this delay happened, as well as last week's. It's the same reason, actually. But apart from that, I guess that's a good opportunity to mention. Links to both of those are in the description down below, so don't hesitate to join in on the fun in the Discord, or to follow me on Twitter for just scheduling updates, life updates, and bunny pictures. Every so often, lots of adorable bunny pictures. Links in the description down below, as I said. Anyway, no more delays. This is already a slightly late episode, so let's not make the rest of the semester any later than it has to be. I have received some excellent name suggestions for potential movie nights and things like that, so thank you very much for that. Keep those coming, because there's always room for more, and I'm just wondering if we actually want to host any such events in the spring of this year. A student lounge party is desired. 5 people agree with Aussie Badger over here. So why don't we actually set up that event? It'll cost us 4,000. We have some money. My real concern right now, my most urgent concern right now, I suppose, is the fact that we have to research the Dragon Tower, and we're not going to finish that research in time for some of these assignments to be completed. It's just impossible. Now, some of you suggested that I can actually go to a different campus perhaps and research this at a different campus and then come back here and have access to it, which I don't know if I can do with the Dragon Tower, because it's, specific to this campus right now. I don't know if it will actually be available in one of our prior campuses. I feel like if I wasn't doing a Let's Play on the channel, I might do that, but because I am doing a Let's Play on the channel, I'm going to not do that. And y'all let me know how you feel about that decision. Maybe I'm wrong to feel that way, but I just feel like it's a little cheeky, a little cheesy maybe, to go back to a different campus when we're 44 days out from having some students fail some assignments. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant to take advantage of that opportunity, if it even does exist, but I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on that front. Let's go ahead and actually book this student lounge party, though. Go ahead and set up the event. We only have the one student lounge, right? So I don't have to worry about that. It's 4K. We've got enough money to be able to afford that, though I would like to be able to hire some more assistants and things like that. I have some plans based on some of your suggestions as well. Let's go ahead and schedule this. We'll go ahead and set it up for, the month of April, right? Bit of a spring festivities, I suppose you could say. The month of April, yes. So they'll be happy during their classes in May and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and call this the... actually, doesn't really work as well with the name suggestion I got. Also, every time you hit spacebar when you're writing a name down, it unpauses the game, which is extremely strange, and it makes my heart rate pick up because I hear the sound effect. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? Yeah, let's get rid of the student lounge prefix. Let's just call this a night to remember. And this time when I hit spacebar, it did not unpause the game. So you know what? That theory's out the window. I don't know why it does it every once in a while, but not always. A night to remember was actually a whole month of nights to remember, I suppose. Let's go ahead and book the event. And you know what? Don't we actually have 30 students right now? That works out quite nicely. 30 days and 30 nights, 30 nights, 30 nights to remember. Yeah. Anyway, book the event. Make it happen. And let's go ahead and resume. Teacher needed in Research Lab 1. Don't we already have you here on a break right now? Getting kind of tired. Can we afford another teacher? We don't have one that's... let's go ahead and get rid of Jasper Strudel and Bella Odyssey, just to make room for more applicants that we can hire in that might actually be good at research. Because again, unfortunately, these students are going to... or this student, I should say, Maddie, is going to miss out on this assignment, but hopefully they're the last student to miss out on this assignment, right? Get that research going. And do I want more assistants down over here? It's been pointed out that I've been a little wasteful, and I don't disagree. I perhaps have been a little wasteful and extravagant. with all of our eateries right off the bat, and they're not even fully staffed. So why don't we go ahead and correct that mistake and staff them? Well, potentially because it'll be too expensive and we can't afford it. What are we looking at here? 10K monthly profit and loss. Getting kind of tight, isn't it? Getting kind of tight. Go for it. Copy down over there. Rather than sell these, which would be the logical option, of course, we're going to go ahead and add to our expenses. Let's resume and see what that new applicant is like, if they're worth investing in as well. And then what we'll actually do as well, eventually, maybe between years. Oh, Layla Itch. Yes, please. A little gross, but let's go ahead and get you in there. It's been suggested that we get rid of one of these private tuition rooms and replace it with a training room instead. We might have to adjust how things are laid out over here. I'll leave that for in between academic years, because again, if all goes well, we'll have enough money to buy this plot and do a little bit of construction over here and actually get all of these classes taking place over here, whereas this will be a bit of a central area for research, training, all that good stuff, and we might not need to move these private tuition rooms at all, right? Hopefully, and then hopefully that'll work out properly as well. We also need, yes, more janitors with security training. Rob Binge over here. Really expensive, but I mean, these invasions aren't all that large just quite yet, so I'm okay with having just the one capable janitor for now. But we will need to add more janitors who are able to get rid of invaders in the very near future, because we are we're going to be in trouble otherwise. We are going to be in trouble otherwise. Let's go and get rid of you. Or like somebody who's capable of doing research, please, sooner rather than later. That would be ideal. But overall, students are, I think, doing okay. This is, yeah, everyone's in classes right now, I believe, so the XP bonus will be nice and helpful. Dragon Tower is still needed. Night School bookcase needed as well. Let's go ahead and unlock and place this. 100 kudosh. Yes, please. It is an essential, though. Why don't we go ahead and put you down over where? Let's put you down over here like so. That feels like a nice spot for it. Sure, let's do that. Glad I noticed that. That should help accomplish some assignments, keep these kids educated, and we're good to resume. I do have a lot of kudosh sitting, by the way, and as more careers, I was trying to say goals, but I was reading career. As more personal goals pop up over here, I'm going to start giving the students more of what they want, because we do have a lot of career goals that we've fulfilled, and I've got a lot of kudosh just sitting there. In fact, I should probably claim, quite a few of these. Like, look at that. I can claim 2 levels of the robotics one. I can go ahead and claim the private tuition one step. Oh, the second step is a ways away. But I do think it's probably a good idea to at least have some of this stuff in the bank, and I've got more available as well, right? Like, I've got a few more that I can claim too, but that just shows us the real circumstances of our kudosh collection, I suppose, is the word I'll use for now. So yeah, maybe I should spend a bit more on students' needs and wants and be less hesitant about it. Monthly profit, good stuff. XP bonus did balance that out, and I'm going to minimize expenses for a little bit, just so that when we enter the inter-year period, we have a decent bit of money to yes, make these investments with, because this alone will cost 25k if bought alone, 40k if bought with buildings. I think I'll buy it with buildings, but that means we need 40k, right? And then we can move, yeah, sure, the lecture hall over. We can move these things over, but it will be, there is that base investment, that 40k base investment that I need to be able to afford. Now, again, we're going to have a missed assignment there. What are our I guess our teachers are doing tutoring and teaching at the same time. Do I have another option here? No. Let's get Aurora Killmister. 5,700, a bit pricey. I hope I'll make that money back. Let's go ahead and get you in here doing research, and I want to make sure that you are only doing research right now. Just for the time being, they're a very capable teacher, not the best researcher, but look, I don't have that much time. Kids are going to keep failing these assignments if I don't get on it, right? So let's get this done. There we go. One last engagement over here, one last duel. There we go. Good stuff. 2 remaining. So, you know what? Maybe I do need more janitors capable of doing security work. It's been going so well previously. This guy's a bit cheaper than the previous one we saw. So that's an option. Where'd they go? There they are. Take care of this guy. There we go. Remove invader. Yeah, excellent. Good stuff. Failure to complete assignment. Lots of failed assignments, or missed assignments, I should say. Very unfortunate. But hopefully the research will get done soon. It's about halfway done. Hopefully whoever has that assignment closer to the end of the semester will be able to do it, and I won't have to feel so bad about it. Assignments being done down over here as well. And don't forget, we are able to host a tournament. I don't think we'll do that this year. Our students are not leveled up enough. But when they are, we'll definitely be hosting a couple of tournaments. How bad are the lowest grades? Got a lot of C pluses and Cs. They're currently waiting for private tuition, quite a few of them, okay. Alright, I would like our grade to stay at an A. I've been seeing too many B pluses over here. Not been a fan of that. Yes, I did deal quite elegantly with your knights. They were rather pathetic. All good. Movie night's about to kick off. No, not movie night, sorry, but A Night to Remember is about to kick off at the student lounge. That should fulfill a lot of needs. Research hub can be upgraded. Yes, that can wait though. I don't want to spend that much money. We have crossed that 40k threshold, so at least we'll be able to buy this plot over here. That's promising. A lot of personal goals that are about to be fulfilled up over there, which is nice to see as well. Invasion report, good bit of money coming in from that. And double jump bed wanted too. 4,000 is what it costs. I do not have that to spare just yet. Again, I want to make sure we enter the next, the end of the academic year with 40k in the bank at the very least, right? So the double jump bed will have to wait, I think. Developing a stutter from how stressed I am. This is all good. I guess we could actually make... I guess the student lounge is a bit smaller than would be ideal. We've never seen this warning in previous student lounges or student unions, but that's the capacity warning. Capacity of 10. It's okay. Our student lounge will get a bit bigger, I think, when the library moves over to the next building. It's just a matter of making space and making sure we have enough money to build the upgrades that we want to build as well. And don't forget, by the way, I am trying to make things a bit more convenient for our students, of course. Roderick, come on through. I want to try and make sure that they have access to washrooms and showers and dorms, like literally everywhere. As some of you have pointed out, it might be wise, rather than having, you know, a washroom over here and a washroom up over there with like 4, stalls each, it might be better to have, a washroom down here, another washroom over here, another washroom up over here with 1 stall each, and that way they'll actually have easier access to their needs across multiple regions, I suppose, of the campus. And that's definitely correct. I mean, it's just how the game works as opposed to what might be visually most compelling. It's our duty then to make it visually compelling, to make what works visually compelling. Roderick has arrived. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. About 41.3k, all good. Classes are about to kick off. 8 staff members are ready for training. That's wonderful. I don't have a room to train them in, though, so they're going to have to wait. I wonder if I'll keep the dorms over here when the classes are all happening over here, or if I'll move the dorms over as well. I mean, ideally, it looks like we're going to end up with 2 buildings, so maybe the dorms end up over here and all the clubs and stuff like that happen over here, whereas up over here is where we'll have the actual courses, Might expand the building a bit further if that's exactly the layout it's intending to build. I might expand it a bit down over there to have some more room for construction, but I just noticed, of course, we went below our 40k mark, right? So that's a little nerve-wracking. We should be okay, though, if we stay close to it, because, again, I don't think, when July ends, I don't think we pay salaries, but we accumulate all the XP bonus money, so that's all well and good. Now, back to our students list, though. What are we looking at here? I feel like that's fewer C's than it was before. Lance Fenton, what's your schedule looking like? You free for the rest of the... You are. Let's get you to private tutoring, please. I understand you want to join a club, but that'll have to wait. You have 1 more year to do that in. And... what's going on over here? What are these question marks? Not sure what that was. No teacher in here, eh? What's that about? We got 4 teachers. You're researching, you're tutoring, and these 2 are teaching. Well, the research is almost done. Very close to being done. So I'm going to let that happen, and then we'll move these people around. It looks like we've got a bonus objective, a jolly lot. Average student happiness of 93%. I should be able to pull that off. Romantic film wanted. All right, let's do it. Let's go ahead and set up the event. Linda Mouth and 1 more person agree. It costs 4,000. You know what? Might have to wait until next year. Open day report has come through. 2 night school applicants. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, the romantic film might have to wait until next year. But I do have a name suggestion that I'm looking forward to using as soon as the opportunity presents itself. Down over here, get your tutoring done. Get that B+ into an A, perhaps. Or just a slightly better B+. Fair enough. It's a lot of people queuing up for private tutoring. And I just don't know if they'll go to this other place once we have the teacher there. Which we're about to... Where did... Okay, well, the Dragon Tower research has been completed. Do we need that just right away? Flat Tower Planter wanted Dragon Tower required. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. I'll do that in a second. I'm paused right now because I wanted to move Buddy up to here. And let's go ahead and get you working in private tuition as well. And we'll see if the students actually spread and go to both of these rooms. That's been the mystery of our lifetime, right? I just don't know what makes private tutoring across multiple rooms tick. B+ grade night school classes will be done that, I think, by the end of this year. I'm not sure if we'll get another, 7 invaders? 7 invaders, yeah. And attractiveness rating, we'll have to work on that quite a bit, I think, once we have the money to spare. All right, the Dragon Tower costs 20k. That's the downside, but this is a necessity, right? It's not a frivolous desire like a movie night or a flat flower planter. So I'm going to go ahead and place the Dragon Tower at the cost of 20k. And you know what? If I have to sell some stuff, I know exactly what I'll sell. I know exactly what I'll sell. Dragon Tower just next to where the dueling is happening, I suppose, makes sense to me. It also makes sense next to the romantic bench over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Yeah, I think that works for me. We'll move it shortly-ish, I suppose. Because I'm thinking, you duel and then you get out and you go save whatever the prince or princess or whatever it is, whatever the assignment is. But we'll shift it over here alongside all the other suitable and relevant educational items. Right, how are we looking over here? Still no double tutoring, eh? Oh, maybe? No. There's 5 students is queuing up for that room. Maybe someone's actually going in there. Come on. Come on, get in there. Don't just brandish your sword. Get in there. Learn. How you doing, buddy? B+. Hopefully we'll get that into an A, maybe. Student happiness is 87%, 88%. We're keeping our students well enough pleased, I think. Then again, that's right after the event that was hosted, right? So who knows? Monthly profit, XP bonus coming in to help us out. That's good. Still nowhere near the 40k we'll need, but take what I can get. Over here, flower planter wanted. 2 different kinds of flower planters. Thanks. Real helpful. Real helpful with their demands. It's not about the kudosh there. I mean, again, let's take a look here. This is what, 10? And this is 10? Okay, fine. Fine. Unlock in place. Because it's really not that expensive. I really shouldn't have trouble with parting ways with just like 10 to 30 gold dollars. I don't know what to call them. Nudge you over to here, and let's see what the flower planter looks like. I guess it's dollars, right? That's the sign after all. Pop you like so and like so. Improves our attractiveness as well, right? And can I get a bench in there, actually? Is what I was thinking. So you sit down, you watch the training happen. Go and clone you. Will a bench fit? No, it will not. Pop you back there. Valid collision. Okay. Pop you down there. That's 100. Yeah, see, that's how things add up. Because nothing can be done in moderation. Nothing can be done in moderation. It's the way of things around these parts. Pop you down there. Pop you down over here. Let's go ahead and get you down like so. You up over there. And then you up over here. And then we'll continue this over to the end, perhaps. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll eventually mirror this on this side as well, I'm thinking. Might need to rearrange things a little bit, but for now we'll keep it on that side. 4 invaders. Did we? Yeah, we did take care of the invaders last time. This time we got 4 invaders. Previously it was 3, I believe. And we have 2 security guards who are capable of tackling all that, so that's good. Tutoring is not happening. Just everyone waiting out over here. Oh, there we go. Buddy's going in. Anybody up over here? Nope. Maybe, if I'm lucky. I am lucky. Who would have thunk? That'll help, right? Just every little bit of XP bonus goes a long way. Learning rates are looking pretty good on you and on you. You're a C. You're an A. 81 versus 56. Can I get some good grades over here? The 81 becomes what? Well, this 56 goes first, I think, and it becomes a 58, still a C. And this becomes an 83, still an A. All right, cool. It is what it is. Meanwhile, this guy back over here, getting completely handled. Good stuff. Blackguard Knights. Get out of here. 2 of them left. Fair enough. I think we have enough security to deal with that. But as this month ends, I really hope the financial situation looks a lot better. Average student happiness is really quite low, isn't it? And I think a big part of it is, yeah, our just overall layout. It's just too far away for them to do all the things they need to do when they need to do them. So hopefully when we get this space set up, we'll be able to keep that in mind and organize it a bit better. Like, what is affecting student happiness right now? Who are some of our unhappiest students? and why. You're filthy, bored, and tired. Like, so basically everything. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Of course, during the like in between academic years, they get a chance to improve their how they feel, right? So at least there's that. How am I selecting everybody except for students? White chump? Nope, you're an assistant. Well, that helped a lot. That XP bonus helped a tremendous deal, actually. All right, what's the deal here? Did I already pick you previously? Hygiene, tired, drink, entertainment, tired, food, washroom. Yeah, it's not one thing in specific, I suppose. I think it is just not being able to reach things easily. All right, we'll get that sorted. We'll get that sorted. Again, just being wary with the finances right now, but between academic years, we'll get all that sorted. 46k looks good. Let's go ahead and take this extra 10k. I suppose that's already landed in the bank. Roderick report looks pretty good as well, actually. Delighted by his recent visit. That's excellent. Romantic film still wanted. Prince dummy required. And princess dummy required as well. That is a lot to research. Okay. Okay, let's get on it. Start new project. I really got to stay on top of this, don't I? Royal dummies. Oh, okay. So they're together. Prince dummy and princess dummy. 125 days. It's not going to get done in time. But let's get the research going at least. And hopefully early next year we'll get it done. I wouldn't mind actually hosting an event early next year. I'm trying to figure out. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and have this romantic film. Wow, 7 plus 8 people want this romantic movie to happen. So let's set up the event, a romantic film, schedule it for not this year. I'm trying to figure out, trying to be cheeky about this. Can I do... No, I can't. Okay, fair enough. In that case, close this. I think I know how I can do this. A romantic film is what they want, right? So over to our calendar. If I say next year... Oh, we're going to need another battleground. Okay, that's going to be tough. Too bad I can't, like, shift this around. Like, why can't this class happen at this point in time? You know? And this one at this point in time. I guess because that's break time. Anyway, I want to do lecture theater right in August. Romantic film. There you go. Right at the end of August. Get students happy before they go to their first couple of classes, I suppose. 4k it'll cost. That's okay. We stay above the threshold as long as we make money this last month. And the movie itself is going to be Milady and the Tramp. Excellent. Just excellent. In Lecture Theater 1, though that Lecture Theater is going to move, I suppose. We're going to keep it over there. Book the event. Yes, please, and thank you. So next year, we're going to start things off with a romantic movie. Should make students happy. Hopefully, they'll learn a bit better. We'll end up with a good set of starting grades, a good baseline, and things will go well from there. 3 more invaders need taking care of, and attractiveness rating is a bit of a problem as well. We will... attractiveness will focus on, I think, as soon as the invaders are maybe done being dealt with, or maybe that'll be the focus of our next school year, right? As we spread into this plot over here, maybe that'll be a bit of a focal point, because whatever money we have left over, we'll be able to invest in some stuff. Coming through. I mean, these staff are just not having a good time, eh? They're tired. They're overworked for sure. Hopefully, between academic years, they'll have a chance to recuperate as well and recover a little bit. A couple more missed assignments, unfortunately, it looks like. Yeah, that is a real bummer. They're not going to get these done, unfortunately. It is what it is. It is what it is. I wish the request or the warning had either come sooner or I'd noticed it sooner. I don't know which one it is, but I do wish I'd come across it a bit sooner. You have your dummies right here. What do you need another one for? Banter of Kings. Are they able to complete the assignment without the dummies? Or is it required, as I expect the word required to work? School year's done. I don't think they were able to finish their assignment, unfortunately. But we made a hefty sum of money. We are at 56k. That is good and promising. We do need 2 battlegrounds now, though, so that will be a bit of an investment. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Let us view our awards first. Second year done. Again, this can bring in a decent bit of money, so hopefully that's gone well, and we've earned at least a couple thousand more, like maybe 10, 15 if we're lucky. Our pass rate is 100%. Average exam result is 82. Can't complain about that. Would want a little bit better, but it is what it is. King of Hearts, 47 student relationships. Good stuff. That's 5K. Teacher of the Year, Orlando Asher. Excellent stuff. Another 5K made for us. And Campus of the Year as well. That's another 5K on top of everything else. Cool. You know what? I'll take it. 15 is not bad. That is not a bad extra bit of money. End the award show. And let's go ahead and put that money right back into, student education. Good bit of kudos made as well, by the way. Like, that's not too bad. And, yeah, research doesn't work between academic years. Like, right now, because the days aren't moving forward, the teachers are also not engaging in research or anything like that. Students, though, and I think teachers, too. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look here. Staff. When I say teachers, I just mean staff in general. They should be resting and stuff as well. Once training, why don't you go on a break? Yeah, so they can take breaks now as well, rest up and recuperate in time for the next academic year. So this should help your energy. Yes, slowly but surely. You as well. Weird, I saw the energy going down on Theodore Stud over here. Is that the most you can rest up at any given time? Happiness is dropping as well. Okay, it is what it is. I'm hoping that these guys take some breaks, relax a little bit. Bella, let's go ahead and get you taking a break as well. Who else has got really low energy? Yikes, Susie Thump. Trying to take a break. Relax, get some of your energy back. There we go, slow gain, but it's happening. A lot of people taking a break at the same time. Get you taking a break as well, I suppose. I don't know what the room capacity is over here, but I think we've hit it. Oh, first time I've actually watched them play darts. First time I've seen the staff room actually be used properly. This is kind of funny. Capacity of 5, though. All right, fair enough. 2, 3, 4, 5. We are at capacity with all these people in here. All right, very well. I needed to make sure that the staff was being taken care of as well, right? All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and make our adjustments. We've actually hit our attractiveness rating. I'm not sure how that worked out. I guess the janitors were able to get around and get it all done. 76%, not too bad, but those 3 invaders are holding us back from that 1 star. So let's try and get that 1 star. Manage courses. I suppose I could upgrade you. Right now we're looking at what? 67.110? Yeah, okay, so now I've got to apply to actually make this happen. If I do that, I will need another teacher and still just 1 more room. That doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. We go from 405 to 468, right? 52 students, so we'll need... Right now we have what? We have 6 beds, right? 6 times 5 is... Wait, do we not have enough beds for how many students we had? Revert changes. We had 45 students. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds. Yikes. 6 times 5 is 30. We were short 3 beds. Okay, good to know. All right, first order of business then. Let's go ahead and actually buy this plot with buildings included. That is 40k. That is a lot of our money spent, but I think it's the right call. This will get built up. We still have 30k left over. A battleground costs how much? Battleground costs 18k. All right, we'll be able to afford that. No worries. We'll be able to afford that. Again, most of this stuff is being moved over, not built from scratch, right? And in a worst case scenario, I can, yes, sell some of these surround sound speakers. They will net us 4k a piece, but yes, they do increase learning power. So the surround sound speakers weren't just a frivolous expense. They did help a little bit, but if I do need to sell something, maybe I should sell surround sound speakers before I sell, showers. Done plenty of that already. All right, looking good. Enjoying the look of these buildings. Actually, they look quite nice. Let's sort this out though. Must I establish a path over here? I feel like the answer is yes. Let's go ahead and pick you up first. Pop you down. Like so or like so? But we're gonna get rid of these trees, I think. Pop you down like so, yeah. Because I want to have the path continue down this way. Cool. Yes, sell those trees. This could actually nudge over a bit. Pick you up and nudge you over. Oh, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me get the middle. Oh no. All right, put you like this. We'll put down like a row of trees or something over here instead. That's 1 battleground down. We'll need a 2nd battleground. It doesn't need to be as big. Let's go ahead and get this scooped up. It's pretty big, isn't it? It's wide is what it is. Pop you down like that. Yeah, I can't get the middle, can I? Ugh. Oh, that bothers me to no end. Yeah, you don't know how much that bothers me. We'll just have to extend it a bit. That's okay. Pop you down over there. Can I extend you right now? How expensive is that? Good for our prestige. At least there's that. Go ahead and nudge you back. Nudge you back as well. Let's go all the way back, please. There we go. And you as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, bit of a lag spike there. I'm okay with time still moving forward because students are able to fulfill their needs and all that good stuff. But this is all good. I think this is fine. Why don't we move the stock over here? You do the archery maybe over there instead. Pull you down over here. Right next to where one side picks up his lance and stuff. You know, that's safe. I guarantee you. Safety first. Pop you down over here, and that way we can still have our romantic spot, right? So this is all well and good. Go ahead and get our romantic spot over here. Starting to get a little dark, I suppose. Maybe like this instead. One there, and I could actually duplicate. Pop another one there. Yeah. This is very dark. I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable about this. I'm not gonna lie. Just a touch uncomfortable. The comedic factor is outweighing the discomfort for now, but we'll see how I feel about it in a moment's time. So this is all well and good. I mean, I'll need some more spots to eat over here as well, because right now students would have to go, you know, a 30-day trek just to get some food. So that's not really sustainable, right? So I'm gonna have to adjust that as well. Let's go ahead and get our dorm picked up. Well, first of all, let's clone this one. Right, it's gonna be expensive. Can I put you down like this? If I do, let's see, if I put you down like that, right, leaves the window, and then if I put another one down like this, leaves the window. Cool. So I can, in fact, do this. Pop you down over here. That eats a lot of our money. So let's not do that. Yes, delete it. Because let's not forget, we need one of these first. This is an essential item. And I actually can't afford to copy it, given our current financial circumstances. Are you for real? All right, fair enough, fair enough. Where are we? We need the battleground, right? Yes. So this will be a smaller battleground, I suppose. Minimum size is 5 by 5. We'll make that work for now. Line it up with that. 5 by 5. Okay, it can be quite small, actually. It can be quite small. Why don't we go ahead and get rid of that and adjust this one instead? Room prestige of 7 is extremely high, and it is countering the lower room prestige of some of our other rooms to bring our average up, right? But 7, 4, 4, 5, 4, 7. There's a 2 back there, 3, 7, a couple 2s over here. Let's see how badly it'll get impacted. If I shift you over. Oh, hold on. Gotta move some of these guys as well. We got plenty of room is the thing. We have plenty of room to use. Put you there. The prince and princess dummies can be put behind this thing, like we've done over here, and we'll do another one over here. Let's bring the barrels over for now. Pop you over. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. And if I get rid of you, right, shift this to the middle a bit more, and I can fit a smaller one over here. So like first years go there. I mean, in theory, right, first years would go to the smaller one, and second and third years would go to the bigger one. In theory. Pop you down there. Oh, come on, let me. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And this can go. Don't love that. Got to move the bin first. If it'll let me pick it up. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we'll go ahead and adjust this. There you go. Bring you. Thank you very much. Over to here. And bring you over to here. Very little littering around these parts, I think. So I feel like the double bin is working. That's all fine by me. Prestige of... Wow, still very prestigious, actually. So that's not bad. I could still remove another line here. Still be very prestigious. Yeah, let's do it. That's not what I meant. Did not notice the sale there. Hopefully I got my money's worth. Alright, fair enough. So I could not have done that. That was my bad. Pick you back up. Pop these guys back down. There we go, and get you back in here. I really hope I'm not losing out on this repurchase over here. I think we'll be okay. Really? Still 6 now? Up to 7. Weird, that wasn't updating. I wonder if a recent patch broke how that works. That would be unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay. We know that it's actually 7. Let's go ahead now and build our actual required battleground as well. Make it a small one. Cannot have a shared border, it looks like. Fair enough. 5 by 7. Sure. Sure. Begrudgingly accepting. Pop this over here. I am tempted to rotate this so the entrance is up over there. That is a temptation of mine, so we'll see how I go about that in a moment. Go ahead and pop some of these down. 2 and 3. There we go. Let's go ahead and get... we don't need heating. We're okay on that front. Could get some archery going as well. Let's maybe fire in which direction. I find it hilarious, like the direction of fire was pointed out in the comments. It's like, yeah, maybe firing into traffic isn't the best call, but you know what? You drive by a night school, I suppose you can expect some knightly behavior. What I actually mean is, of course, our students never miss. Hence, why I'm not afraid to have the range pointing in that direction. I have full confidence in the capabilities of our students. Full confidence, nothing but. And that's why I'm willing to fire from one range into another. They'll be fine. Let's go ahead and actually, yes, flip this guy around. Pick you up, rotate you. That feels better, I think. Cool. And then we can get a path down over here, right? Because, again, paths are completely free. Go ahead and drop you down like that. And then how do I get that guy? Like this, I suppose. Yeah. You're like this. Alright, that looks right. That looks right. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And I shouldn't need a path, like, right up to the thing. It should be fine. I think this looks fine, actually. Cool. So that's that taken care of. We have everything we need for next year taken care of. That's good. If I want to, I can extend this all the way to the edge and move the romantic spot to this side instead, so you can watch from a bit of a distance. Now, let's go ahead and... If I were to copy you, I can't afford to. Fair enough. So, let's go ahead and pick you up. Put you down over here. Right? Cool. Sell that. Yeah. Again, this means the dorm is closer to where their classes are actually going to be. Let's go ahead and get... trying to figure this out, because I don't want to worry about messing this up horribly. You're all using all your outdoor stuff over here. We need the lecture hall up over here still. Not a lot of indoor courses with night school, eh? Not a lot of indoor courses. I wonder if this is the most efficient use of our space. If we instead make this a student area, not dorms, because dorms and clubs down over here, but student unions and all that good stuff over there, while the lecture hall stays over here. That's just so distant from everything else. That's my one concern there. Go and pick you up. Put you down where? In the corner there, perhaps? Or, in the corner here? Or even in the corner here. Just trying to figure out perfect placement. Well, I say perfect. I use that term loosely, of course. If I pop this down over here, right? Lecture theater there, then I can go ahead and perhaps... I can't even clone this, actually. But I should be able to pick it up and drop it off over there. I'm just trying to figure out if I want that spread. If I go ahead and pick you up right now, get the library up over here. Yep. Could make it a bit larger even. Not going to do that right now. Money's a little tight. Expansion can happen during the school year, right? So leave that there. Student lounge over here. Student union to come down over here, perhaps. Make it a nice big space. Get a stage. All that good stuff. Could make it a really large one. And then we could have training and stuff happening up over here. All these like floating items, eh? Go ahead and pick you up. Tutoring should happen here as well, I think. Because again, we have our lecture hall over here. We could get the tutoring happening. I want to put the washroom over here, right? So the tutoring could happen at the back wall over here, I suppose. Or even up in there. All right, let's go ahead and put one over here. Cool, thank you. Let's get this one picked up and put down over here. This might be a huge mistake. This is a huge, like, redecoration going on, and it might be just an absolutely horrible mistake. Fingers crossed it's not, obviously. But hey, I'm willing to take the risk and pay the price if need be. Go ahead and pop you down over there. Let's go ahead and get the other one. Alright, you know what? I think the best way to do this is with a time lapse. Alright, folks, we are back from the time lapse, and boy oh boy, am I excited for all these changes. There are some absolutely ridiculously massive changes happening here, and I am not sure if they're going to work out or not. This could go horribly wrong, but let me just really quickly run you by some of the thinking over here, so you can, if you see any giant red flags, feel free to point them out right away. It looks like we just pulled a bunch of people out of the washroom over here by sheer surprise, if you look at their faces at least. Hopefully they don't mind. At least they were fully covered up. Let's go over some of the changes over here. So the plan is we have the dorm over here, the same dorm. Again, almost everything was scooped up and put down. A few new elements were actually added. Costs were kept to a minimum as much as possible. You can see we are very tight on cash, but I think it'll be good enough. Though, of course, looking at our attractiveness rating, that hurts a little bit. Hopefully we'll be able to buy some stuff throughout the course of the year that helps bring that attractiveness rating back up, and then invaders will come through, and I'm sure we'll get that first star in no time. But again, back on topic, sorry I digress. We have our dorms over here. We'll eventually, when we can afford to, duplicate them, flip them around, and get another set of dorms over here. In fact, before that, I might just put down at least a smaller or a reduced version of the dorm down over here as well, just so we have beds for all of our students. On which note, let's actually go ahead and, yes, upgrade night school. I think we'll still take on 20 students. Hold on, can I? We'll need just the one extra teacher. For which do I actually have? Hang on a second. If I were to hire a teacher, I might be a little strapped for cash. Not the end of the world. We can always sell some of those surround sound speakers, right, to get another teacher. So that's okay, but of course the extra salary is going to pinch a little bit. Worthwhile expense, though. If we go ahead and do this, we just need the one new teacher. If we go ahead and actually take on 24 new students, we will still need just the one new teacher. If we take on 27 new students, we will still need just the one new teacher. And the tuition fees goes up to $531. Of course, average learning rate rather, goes down rather significantly as a result of doing that. If we took in just 20 students, we'd be at average of 111. But that tuition fee is significantly lower, right? So why don't we go ahead and crank it right up to 27, go ahead and apply those changes, and this will take us from, what, 67.1 up to 193.1. I'm feeling pretty good about those changes. We do have to get some more teachers, though. Again, the more, like, this is the bare minimum, right? This means there's no private tutoring going on while classes are in session. This means there's no research going on, etc., etc. So we do need more teachers than just that. We're starting with the bare minimum, but we'll add more as the opportunity presents itself. Now, as I was saying, we're going to add a dorm over here. We're going to get some of these walls and some walls over here covered with various clubs that students can join, because again, they're hungry for clubs. So we'll definitely do that. We've got the washroom over here, lecture hall over here, library over here. Library is eventually going to move down over here and become a much larger library, I think. It'll be rather impressive. And if we need another lecture hall, we'll add it over here, and we'll have like 2 lecture halls, the washrooms to use in the area as well. Private tutoring happening here and here. Might add another private tutoring room over here and one over here for asymmetry, but also because, you know, if we're able to afford that many teachers, would be nice to keep students doing well. And I thought it'd be nice to have a bit of a food court kind of a thing going on in the middle over here. So you walk in, you grab a bite, you grab a drink, you know, sit down in this kind of semi-lounge area. So while the official student lounge and student union is going to be over here, and yes, we will get a washroom back when we eventually add the student union here, don't worry. But while all the main stuff is going to be over there, I figured it'd be nice to have some spots to eat and sit down and drink as well over here, which supplements the action out over here, where, you know, students who are just done training or what have you, or jousting, will be able to grab a bite and drink as well. So spreading out the sources of food a little bit. We also have our, you know, what are they called? Oh God. Oh, the word is escaping me. Vending machines. We have some of them set down as well here and there, so that should hopefully still provide some, you know, less healthy sustenance options. Also accessible in various, you know, spaces, right? Trying to spread the love, as it were. That's why I added this washroom over here as well. Couldn't quite afford multiple stalls just yet. We'll add some more eventually, but for the time being, it's just the one washroom. And so that means students are able to use the washroom here. They're able to use the washroom here. That's pretty much it for now. Eventually, they'll be able to use the washroom in more places as well, but for the time being, this will have to do. I'm pretty pleased with how this is looking. Eventually, over here, I want to expand the staff room. I want to maybe put the staff room... Yeah, expand the staff room, get the training room as well, move the medical center maybe closer to the entrance or something. Not quite sure what I want to do with that just quite yet, but we'll figure it out. This is definitely going to be more of the staff and student areas, including the medical center, whereas this is going to be education, and this is going to be residence, I suppose. Feeling pretty good about the overall layout, feeling pretty good about our next year's courses as well. We do need another teacher. Why don't we go ahead and hire... I mean, it's hard to resist the high-ranked teacher, right? 5,700. All right, fine. Why don't we go ahead and do this? Let's go ahead and sell surround sound. 2 speakers. Got to keep it balanced, right? Got to keep it balanced. And let's go ahead and hire Annika Markenfield. Sure. Moves faster than most is pretty good as well. Oh, and thank you all, by the way, for explaining Scarpers with haste. I appreciate that genuinely. I forgot to say thank you earlier, but I do appreciate the assistance on that front. Pop you down over there. Our profit and loss is still pretty solid. Not too bad at all, actually. And that means we can start the next year and see how this new layout actually does. Really impressed, actually, at the sheer scale of change. Like, this is a huge change in our previous, from our previous layout. So very pleased with how this looks, actually. And I hope you're pleased as well. I'm curious to see how it holds up to scrutiny and actual activity. And we will have to develop this as the year goes on. We cannot just let it be and just wait until the next school year. This is going to need active development during the school year, and I hope you're excited for that, folks, because it's going to be happening next time. That's right, this is where I'm calling it a session. We'll hold you in a bit of suspense, I suppose, a bit of a cliffhanger as we wait to see exactly how this plays out. And I'm quite excited to get our first star next session, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're very close to getting our second star as well. Quite a bit of kudos in the bank as well, so that's feeling pretty good if we have to unlock some more things for needs. And of course, we have a movie night kicking things off in the next academic year too. Folks, if you had a good time, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference. Just lets me know what people are interested in watching on the channel and how I should go about doing it, as always. But of course, I also read all of the comments, so if you have any thoughts, opinions, or anything you'd like to share, that's a great way to make sure I actually, see and hear and apply what you've got to share. I'm really excited for how this plays out next time, though. I'm a little nervous, a little apprehensive, very excited. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.